this thing. You don't have to have the XP if you're buying it.
Oh.
You're paying cash for it.
Okay, so what do I roll to figure out what to pay?
It's in the Endeavors section.
Okay.
Which John can look up real quick for you.
Sorry, trying to figure out armor real quick.
Oh, it's all good.
It seems like it's overall worse for me to take the shipping mail.
Curlis Meingot is the gentleman who approached you all. He wanted you to help investigate a deal going down with some of his fellow merchants and a less than scrupulous dwarf. However, turns out Meingot had been a con man setting them all up along with the dwarf, but the dwarf had decided that he was going to take all of the money and kill the merchants in an accident. Despite severe injury, you were all able to intervene and save the lives of the merchants and Meingot, who also nearly lost his life coming to your aid. This was along with the assistance from the Sergeant Klumpenklug, who assisted you. Meingot gave you his stock that he was adding to the pot, which is how everyone came to their small fortune, which they've all mostly spent.
Working on it.
It's been some time since then. Anders has been transferred back to Altdorf, where his skills can be of better use to the Empire. And Meingot has left town. Klumpenklug is still at the Raspy Raven, as normal, and he has let you all know that a special request has come through for you all.
Seems like it's worth my time.
Yep.
I'd go.
You can just go to my workshop then. Why are they doing it here?
Well, it's the Raspy Raven. That's where
Basically everything.
Klumpenklug likes to meet.
I mean, for a special request, they need to come to me if they want art.
It's not an art request.
Oh,
Yeah, it's been
it's
about.
weird that they would request me.
Let's see. It's been a couple weeks. Everyone had their endeavors already for this. This is mostly kind of everyone getting their stuff together and spending their money and kind of just going on a day-to-day of the watch. At which point, you, Greg A. Reus, have joined the watch, finding an old friend of yours who helped you get into the fencing business. Tommy has also been a member of the watch for some time.
It's great here.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it pretty low key?
Well, I mean, it's super high key, but we're the only good ones here.
So far. Everyone does start with an endeavor, which you have taken.
Oh, okay.
So everyone does get one endeavor they can take right now.
Oh, that's 70 gold.
So
That's
what do I? Is this the endeavors page or?
Oh, this is
He's looking at the cost of things he needs to buy
Oh, okay.
for his trappings.
Yeah.
I look for someone to teach me Alley Cat. I find them. I spend the points.
Okay.
Fuck, I did not expect that. At all.
Rolled real good for the check.
Yeah, I rolled a
Did you happen
24.
to find the endeavors? I think they were right.
Yeah, I didn't know where to look. That's why I wanted to
Combat.
let
Kind
you
of
take
middle
the
of the
book back.
Yeah. More this way? Steady mark. Yeah, this is it. Class endeavors. So,
I just want to
Alright,
know
let's go.
what I need to roll in order to gain 5 more advancements in archery. So a range.
You don't actually roll anything for skills. For
Yeah, it's
training.
specifically for talents you have to roll.
So training for basic skills and character XP costs XP plus brass pennies. For advanced skills, it costs double that amount. So basically, for each rank that you learn, you have to roll this and pay that many pennies.
Okay. Okay.
Is it XP plus or XP times?
But it's an advanced skill.
Training for basic
Yes,
skills and
it
all
is an
characters
advanced
costs
skill.
XP plus 1d10 brass pennies.
So a basic
Oh,
skill
okay,
costs
okay,
1.
I got
This
it,
costs
okay.
double. So
And then
so
where do I get my XP? The XP for the.
from your XP.
Oh, okay. So
XP is the number of XP it costs to buy the advanced. So you have to pay that many pennies. Plus
Oh,
1d10.
so the XP that I have plus.
And as a note, it is in addition to the normal XP cost. It does explicitly state, In addition to the normal XP cost, you must also pay money to the tutor.
Yeah.
And then it gives you the
So you're paying like
XP plus 1d10 brass pennies.
yeah.
So it's D10 brass pennies. If you don't have any XP,
So he already has 5 ranks. So he'd be paying 15 XP per rank.
Mm-hmm. Plus 1d10
Plus
brass pennies.
2d10 brass
If it's an
pennies.
advanced
Because
skill.
it's advanced skills.
Yeah. It's
So I can only afford one then, essentially, since I only have 20 XP.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's 15 for the.
You could also I do an income endeavor and just roll and make money.
Yeah, but if you do an income endeavor, you're not doing this endeavor.
I mean,
And you only have one right now.
okay. Yeah. I'll,
Yes, Andy, you may take
So-
it back.
I would like to take back what I was doing because that's actually it sounded neat, but I keep jumping off track with him. I'm going to save my XP for learning how to be a better surgeon. I would like to try to make a connection with an herbalist, which I tried last time and it failed, and I got like the shittiest herbalist. So
Deadly nightshade.
it's great for the hot.
It puts you right to sleep, but no more than 3 doses.
How many
Yeah, that
shillings are a penny?
12 pennies to a shilling.
Okay, so that would be. God, that's
20 shillings to a crown.
that's.
It's old English coinage. Yay! And there's nobles, which is 80 pennies,
Okay.
which is 6.5
Hang on.
shillings.
Hang on.
Die.
Hang on.
Bye.
English coin system. I didn't do this to you, the English did.
24.
Sure.
Okay, I've
Only
written it
me.
down.
I
I've
mean-
written it down.
There's also halfpennies and tuppence, but they don't have that in this game.
They do. I'm not dealing with that shit.
Or no, you said.
Halfpennies are half a penny, and tuppence are 2.
I'm assuming the D in here is the penny.
Trying to get the
Tuppence,
eye
which is
down.
where the 2 pennies thing. Here's my 2 cents. Here's my tuppence.
Yeah. Yeah, I know where it comes
What
from.
ranking?
I'm educated in the histories. I just don't like them.
You only have one endeavor?
Only one.
Okay, then I have
So
to
that
go to the
would
bank.
be a total. of-
Okay. You go to the bank.
Oh yeah. Don't I have to do that too?
Deposit
Because I deposited money.
You don't lose deposited money. If you have money deposited, that money stays safe.
Okay.
Also, if you spend money right now, you will have spent the money prior to
endeavor.
this.
So we have to deposit everything that we have, huh? Or we lose it.
Yes, and if you are not silver tier yet, then
Okay.
you have to instead
Then I stash my stuff.
Dash it.
stash
Fuck.
them.
What if you're silver tier?
You can go to a bank.
You can
and
use
then
a
you
bank.
can determine 1 through 10, and that's
So
the interest rate.
unfortunately, I'm not silver tier, so I hide it somewhere.
But you have to use an endeavor to go to a bank.
So 94 plus 18 is going to be 104 plus 8 is 112. I have 112 silver stashed.
As
Name
you
of
know,
the bank?
Do I get to keep my 134
Uh,
pennies? Or do I
so
have
it's
to
the same rate as you banked before. If you're just banking on top of a banking.
I haven't.
Okay, then yeah. How much you want to invest 1 through 10? Because that modifies the investment risk.
Sorry, one more time.
122 stashed.
So basically, you choose 1 through 10, and that's the percentage interest you'll get when you take it out. I'm doing it cumulative, so for each endeavor that we have that you've banked, but you don't go back to the bank, that banked doesn't get changed. It just continues to accumulate interest. You can add to it by banking further, and you can modify your interest then. But yeah, so it's you pick 1 through 10, and basically when you go to pull your money out, that's the risk of the investment. So you can roll D100. If you roll below it, you got fucked. You don't get your money. If you roll above it, you're fine.
So I have to stash. I essentially have to stash it.
So if you pick 10% and you roll a 9, you don't get your money back. They're like, oh, the investment went under. But if you roll an 11, you're fine, and you get 10% interest.
So I essentially have to stash my money since I used my endeavor in order. To...
You're silver tier, so you can just bank.
Oh, I can just do it whenever.
No, it's your endeavor can be. You can spend your money beforehand.
Yeah, you got to go down to the bank, and you got to deposit it, right? We'll set up in this a savings account.
That's not the accent you've used for Dietrich ever.
Right.
He's just
well,
being a
I'm
This
being
isn't-
a regular street.
This is my
guy.
banker.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Just random, the old English random guy.
Hello.
You have a
Oh, I'm random Englishman.
very, very weird accent for this area.
Oh no, not really.
It changed. Why did it change?
It keeps changing, and it will do so forever.
Mr. Wayne. Oh, okay.
Oh, if it isn't my cocaine?
That's right, it's me, Mark Cocaine. That's not my name, it's Mark Cocaine. Yeah, my cocaine. No, it's Mark Cocaine. Yeah, I know.
Some,
Alright.
somehow I believe that you're doing it wrong.
We have to do the Doom thing, but
I don't know why, but
I'm
as soon as
ready.
you said some, I really thought you were going to sing Smash Mouth as my cocaine.
But he was. Somebody once told
Somebody
me.
once told me that the world is gonna roll me.
Oh, I ain't the dollars too, and you shake.
So we feel
I'll say,
good like Dom.
With
With
One
a
finger
finger
in
and
a
a
thumb.
thumb.
With her finger down.
and her thumb.
All for it. Oh,
Thanks for that, guys.
Yeah.
we'll indulge you.
You're welcome.
Every so often.
Yeah, so at the barracks tonight, there is a package addressed to you, Dietrich.
Ah, I
Dietrich
was
Ulmer.
Dietrich Ulmer. Yes, this is me.
It's a fancy helmet. It is a full mast helmet.
That's one of my things.
Sorry, it's a. No, yes, it's a full helmet, and it's got a fancy tassel set to it. It's like a full. It's super shiny, articulate. It's got nice sweeping lines and everything on it. Down.
The big helmet.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just want to put it on your head.
And I do.
Minus 20% to your perception test.
Damn it!
But it adds,
No, show me the mirror. Anybody? Oh, this room is empty.
It'd be the minus 10 one.
yeah.
Oh no,
Oh,
you're all
minus
here.
10.
You were just laughing. I see.
Okay, never mind.
Well, yeah, because
It doesn't have the.
he's the big yeller commander guy.
Okay, it doesn't have the face mask part on it, so it's open.
Okay.
But
Yeah. It's not a closed helmet.
yes, but it's super fancy
Okay.
and ornate.
Super fancy ornate.
It is attractive.
Dyslexia.
So yeah, you can totally afford to buy all this.
Yeah.
So you've got this and
The old Lex Dixia.
so basically you're wearing gambeson and leather underneath mail.
Yeah.
Which is underneath.
Trapping for my second level is a breastplate, and I want to get the plate one. Which is 10
So I'm pretty
gold.
intelligent.
Do I
So-
need to roll
Then
that?
when I
Find
get
out
supernumerary,
those
I'll become super intelligent.
Yeah, let's see if it's
Essentially.
It is.
Hey! I'd buy that. And you said something like 26, right? It's written here, but I've got.
Yeah, so you got about 26. So if you buy all the mail stuff, it'll only cost you 18 to get that. So that's just 18 for all your armor, and then you'll have 8 more left over.
Eric, while I'm at the bank, can I get some checks and stamps?
Sure. They give you an ink pad and wax sealing thing.
And they offer you the forever stamp because the prices are going up in amount.
No. They don't do that here.
Not new.
They just put it up. Alright.
And then they break you back. No, have you?
They teach you.
I have.
Mike,
Damn it.
Yeah.
you can have the male coif, and the male chassis.
Oh, a shield.
That's under weapons.
So,
It's
I need some shots,
page
too, for my pistol.
300.
Yeah, but I gotta put that away.
You have a male helmet and male leggings
More likely to blow my hand off.
shaped for a dwarf.
Is that just the bullet?
That's just
fire?
ammunition.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you said we got like a shitty leather helmet from
So price.
the watch. Like
Yeah, the watch just
little
gives you
skull
like
cap.
yeah, they give you basically a padded skull cap with leather covering.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's basically gambeson with leathers over it
Um,
in some places.
so I have a skull cap.
3/3.
Yes. So the watch gives you by default the light armor and a leather breastplate that's just it's all gambeson. You're wearing gambeson with a
Is that
That's ammunition. 3.
Basically, what you have is
for price.
so that's 3 shillings and
These.
3 pence.
so
Oh, okay.
on your body slot you have 2 armor.
I buy.
On everything else you have 1.
I don't know. 30 chat. 30 of it?
Sure.
Or times 3, 36.
36.
Not
Sure.
the primary armor, I'm assuming.
Because at this point, it's
'Cause
just
that
going to
would be-
disappear,
Mhm.
right?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so.
And then you want to look at weapons.
So
And then what's their encumbrance?
the way that
And
comes
if you
out
want to get a better
is
weapon,
that you have
potentially,
the leather
do you want a
breastplate.
large shield or do you want a small shield? And remember, the
Is it-
encumbrance counts
is
as
it
one
all
less
leather?
when
Yeah,
you wear
it's a
the
leather
shield.
breastplate. So it's like a piece of oiled leather.
I feel like just a regular shield is what I should go for.
Okay.
The encumbrance
Standard
on that
size
is
shield.
1
Yeah.
because you're wearing it.
It's by default it's
The
in
armor
the
is
kite
2.
shield,
Yeah.
it appears as
and
more
it
of a
covers
kite
your
shield,
body.
Yeah.
whereas large is a bit more.
You have leather
of a,
arms.
Depending on where
They
you are.
cover
In
your
Uber's right,
arms.
it's kind of a tower shield.
Yeah.
Really?
It should technically be a leather
should
jack,
probably-
but you can't have a
because
leather
I'm
jack
doing
and a
the
leather
rain,
breastplate, so I'm assuming
so
that we just have separate
Buckler
arms.
is probably better, but
Because
at this point we're doing everything.
usually you wouldn't be
regular.
wearing like the arms.
And then you want to get a specialized hand
The
weapon.
jack,
just
which has the
standard
arms and the body
common
in
hand
this.
weapon.
So
I
you have
need
leather arms.
Demi-lance.
Those are, I'm assuming.
0.
Probably under polaris
Because you're
or
wearing it.
cavalry.
AP is 1.
Landed.
Leather leggings.
Cavalry?
Because there's
Legs.
just lances.
Encumbrance 0. AP is 1.
Why did they list it separate?
And then the leather skull cap is
Whatever Demi-lance is.
also 0.
Just by
So
head.
it's-
AP is
Okay.
1.
1 gold.
That's it. That's
Okay.
that's everything.
And
So
then-
basically, you have like
And I'll just knock it down to 12.
you have like little plates that kind of protect your limbs and kind of protect your head, and then like something that
24.
protects your
And that's
body as well as
check.
mail does. So think of it as like a more like a studded leather,
Sash.
really
Quality
thick
clothes and a deck of
Okay.
piece
cards.
of oiled leather.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, it's a sash,
Whereas I
quality clothes, and
am wearing a
just
mail
two-
coat
two gold and
with a
just
leather
got
jack
fancy-
over it.
fancier stuff. For that.
Alright. And that
Okay.
leaves me with 10 gold, which
Yeah.
I'm going to put in the bank at my interest rate.
Okay.
Which was.
Do
Is
I
it
get?
5?
It was.
You do whatever. You know.
Yeah.
Do I get?
I remember I
an
made a
interest
joke about Mitch. You get to determine it. What is the interest rate you want to put down and write it down. 1 through 10, but that's your risk, remember. So when you go to pull it out, you have to check against your risk for the investment. If you roll below it, you got fucked. Your investment went under. If you roll above it, you get that percentage of interest on what you put in.
But you only have to roll when you're taking it out.
Yeah, you don't have to roll until you take it out.
Okay, so the lower the interest rate, the more you have, the better chance you have of getting it back. But the higher the interest rate, the more.
Riskier endeavors pay off more.
Okay.
But they're risky.
I mean,
I think I did 5.
That makes sense.
It is-
I think you did the
It is
same
the
as
one
Mitch.
time in the
Mitch
game
did
where you
5.
don't want to roll low. Which is
The
really
one
weird.
time. Yeah.
10.
Cool. All right.
So where do I write that?
Just wherever. Somewhere near your money.
I'll put it.
So now I've got 2
Yeah.
golds and 17 shillings, plus the 17 shillings have 1 tick of interest on it. Are we going to get that complicated?
I have 122 silver buried in a hole somewhere.
Scary.
Yep. So yeah. So everyone's banking their money and whatnot. Yeah, and you've got that. I was gonna say if you wanted to buy a fancier sword, you could actually buy one that has like qualities.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know enough about that.
Read further and you can see weapon qualities. So like there's melee weapon
All
first,
right.
and then there's
Um,
one weapon qualities right there. Boom.